Hey, I am a huge Main Street guy. I love traveling throughout the country. I love seeing historic places. Pro tip, next time you go out, go to the Roadside Attractions website. Anyway, we're going to talk today about National Historic Sites, and you can renovate them, you can finance them, but there are issues with that. This is from our friends at Partner Engineering, and I guess my theme is don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid to refinance them, or that's a poor choice of words, renovate them. But there are things you need to do. If you seek SBA loans for older properties that are protected, there are additional considerations you have to take into account. Side note, I actually saw the biggest ball of twine in Darwin, Minnesota last week. We don't need to go there. In the case of national historic sites being purchased for renovation, an SBA loan transaction can be halted prior to reaching the due diligence stage. Sites identified in the National Historic of Historical Places, NHRP for those of you who are in acronyms, aren't always protected when financed by conventional loans. However, unless private parties get involved to prevent redevelopment, that may significantly alter or damage it. In other words, that's code for there may be some lawsuit to not renovate the building. If federal funding is involved, protection for the historical significance of the building has to become an underwriting consideration. Section 106 of the National Historic Preservation Act mandates that federal agencies undergo a review process for all federally funded projects that potentially impact sites listed of eligible NHRP. Because the SBA loan program is considered a federal program, a review is required. So who does the review? Partner Engineering wrote this article for us, so give them a call. Listing on the NHRP provides formal recognition of a site's historical architecture and or archaeological significance. Most communities have historic properties which may trigger a Section 106 review. Sounds imposing. Furthermore, even if a building might not be individually named on the National Historic Register, if it is located in a historic district and an SBA loan is issued, you may still fall under these guidelines. The SBA continues to provide information in its guidance document, the SOP, regarding loan disbursements on sites on the National Register of Historic Places. To verify if your site of interest is on the NHRP, you can contact your local community. They have all these preservation offices, and check that out. Please keep in mind, if the property is on federal or Native American land, you will absolutely need to have the tribal office sign off on that. We've talked about in the past, obviously, the deal with Native American properties, you can't get title. Now, you can do SBA loans on tribal land, you just don't have the collateral. For an SBA loan of property listed on the National Historic List, consult, and this is really good advice, consult your local district office and get them involved in the loop. For example, if the proceeds of the loan are solely to purchase the property and no renovations or changes are anticipated, the SBA council may simply say, yeah, we're okay. We're just going to do that. The problem, obviously, is we're talking about renovations, and you need to be aware of that.